a quick thought of what exactly is communication. Basically, communication is nothing but exchange of ideas, right? It's exchange of thoughts. It's information between one or more than two people, right? Or two or more than more people, correct? It involves sending and receiving messages. There's a lot of talk. So the words that come out of our mouth are nothing but some sort of a content, some sort of an information, right? But the body language, the non-verbals, and all the other things that are used in different channels of communication are basically emitting some sort of data or information. And that together is called as communication. Well, it's essential for building relationships, solving problems, achieving goals personally and professionally. So that's communication. Now, I want to take your attention to this particular slide. Have a look at this particular screen. And when you see this, this is something that I picked up from project communication management. So, communication management in the PMP module, that is project management professional certification. And it talks about three areas: planning of communication, managing of communication, and monitoring of communication. In this case, it talks a lot about a typical project and how a communication would relate, right? But my focus is on these red color brace marks that I've mentioned. And the focus is that it's in the tools and techniques. You would see that people at a project management level or beyond or at a leadership level require that they understand what communication is. How do you analyze it? What are the different models in it? How interpersonal skills play a vital role. How do you understand data? How do you represent data? How do you take care of meetings, project information, reportings, data representation, everything, right? all this all this is communication, and that is exactly what corporate communication entails. Communication happens the day you're born, correct? You're communicating, ah, whatever, right? With those sounds, with those body languages and other things. You're communicating when you're hungry, you're communicating when you want a cleanup, and so on and so forth. But when we move into the corporate world, the communication level differs. Here we need to talk to different people. Here we need to explain our ideas. Here we need to share our thoughts. Here we need to share the data. Here we need to tell the management that things are working fine or things are not working fine and stuff like that. There is a lot of nerves that are playing across. There's a lot of escalations. There are different sort of people, different diverse group of people, and that's why corporate communication is a whole different level when we talk about communication. Over the next few sessions now, over the next few videos, I'm going to dive into what exactly is a communication process to begin with. And then I'll tell you what exactly happens when there are problems in that process due to diversity, because you need to be aware of it. This second, we'll also figure out what exactly are, why is corporate communication so important. We will also dwell into what are the channels of corporate communication. We will also dwell into the challenges of corporate communication, and we will summarize it with what all we have discussed and what's coming for your next modules. So I want you to stick around. Make sure that you grab a pen and a paper. Make sure that you also have the printout that I was asking you for. All right.